Anyone in the world can be a successful YouTuber.
Love can be scary because
that sounds stupid. YouTube, if you're listening, I'll take the foot massage. Even if you had 0 subscribers, you could be making $100 grand a month in half a year.
That's crazy.
And to me, that's like the beauty of the platform.
love can be scary because this is, the human you're going to spend the most amount of time with in your life. And so for a project that over 50 years, they can be a liability or an asset.
I love the metrics.
I love but seriously, it's got to be someone that makes you better. For me, I can't truly love someone that doesn't make me better because
in the long run, across the
because
years.
if not, then it's a negative, to everything I've spent my life building. But luckily, I'm very happy with the partner I have, and like we were talking about before, I do think she makes me better. There's a lot of actually positives I've noticed, even things as simple as I struggle to turn off my brain at night because I'm just thinking about all the businesses and how we could do better or whatever weird thing I have on my mind. But, just chatting with her and hanging out with her helps me basically just shut my brain off and mellow out. And even there's just a ton of little things like that I've noticed are positives, especially when you really look for them, that are easy to gloss over if you're not. And so for me, I have someone who I think is very beautiful, very intelligent, makes me better, is constantly pushing me, okay with me working hard, makes me smarter, and just all these different things that I think, for me, love just makes me a better person, you know what I mean? Which makes me love her even more. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. What advice would you give on finding somebody like that?
Just really don't give up until you find someone that, there's so many people on the planet. I mean, there really is. There's billions of...
The odds are in your favor.
Just don't settle and find someone that, makes you happy.
Yeah, just like you said, surround yourself with people that make you a better person. In the same case, surround yourself with that one special person that really makes you a better person.
And maybe that's just an entrepreneurial brain looking at it. I mean, not everyone wants to hyper optimize their life like me, but for me to truly love someone, they have to make me a better person
in every way. Yeah.
Now you're in an unusual situation too, because YouTube is, it's a weird place because it's got you have partnership deals, right? Mm-hmm. So you get a piece of the ad revenue, but you essentially don't have a contract. YouTube can just go, you know what, fuck MrBeast.
Well,
let's get rid of him.
Why would they?
Of course they shouldn't. It's a terrible idea. But you're in this weird, if they change the way they monetize things for any reason. I know that has happened to certain people, right? Where they used to have some sort of a deal with YouTube where they were making videos, and for whatever reason, YouTube demonetized them, and they go into full-blown panic.
Yeah. I mean, obviously...
You're not controversial in the sense that...
Yeah, we're not anywhere near the line. And, a lot of that, isn't YouTube. It's, the advertisers putting pressure on them, and they're just trying to, my point was, have you been approached to be independent of something like that? Because you're so big at this point, you could have your own servers, your own website, your own deals with advertisers where you get 100% of the revenue rather than, I love YouTube. I mean, you got to think about it YouTube comes pre-installed on Android. Right. Obviously Google owns YouTube, or Alphabet, but also Google, and so people go there through Google. I mean, all roads point to YouTube. Yeah. I love being the biggest creator on YouTube. I fuck going and doing my own thing. That sounds stupid. Hell no. I can have one of the largest audiences in the world, and I instead of thinking about building my own platform, I'd rather think about building businesses leveraging my audience off of YouTube, like Beast Burger and our snack brand and other stuff like that. I feel like that's a better use of time instead of just nuking my audience.
Well, I don't think it would nuke your audience. My point is, I think you're so big that you would just transfer anywhere. Yeah,
but you would take that, but then you don't have because we're constantly gaining new and new people. Last year we gained on the main channel alone, we're the most subscribed to channel in the world. We gained 36 million subscribers on the main channel.
Really?
If I had my own platform, it'd be 1 or 2 million. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's and it's still going up. Across all the channels, we're getting 7 million subscribers a month. That would just plummet if I used my own platform.
Do you have an ultimate plan for all this?
I mean, I just love YouTube. It's been my life's passion, and so
Do you ever meet them?
People at YouTube?
Yeah, do you ever go there and have a powwow?
No. I mean, I've talked to some people, but it's I don't really need anything.
Bro, they should massage your feet.
Yeah.
They really should. They should sit you down. Jimmy, you're doing so well.
Yeah, YouTube, if you're listening, I'll take the foot massage.
Yeah, that's what they should be doing with you. They just set up a throne, sit there with a crown on, and then they dunk your feet in the thing, and they do your nails.
And so I might have a different view than most people, but I didn't have much, and it's all 100% of everything. I've never worked a job. I've never
made like anything. It's all been from YouTube.
It's incredible.
I used to make $1 a day. So I love this platform more than anything.
Oh, listen, I love YouTube too. With all the problems that they have, I think it is absolutely amazing that they've created this thing where someone can make a living, and an incredible living, just creating
Anyone
content.
in the world can. Like,
Yeah.
If you like, I don't know how to say this word, it doesn't sound arrogant, but like if you knew what I know about like how to make a good video and go viral, even if you had 0 subscribers, you could be making $100,000 a month in half a year, right? Anyone in the world can be a successful YouTuber, and to me, that's like the beauty of the platform.
Yeah, it really is. It's very unique in that there's a lot of other platforms, but no one ever figured out a way where someone could be fully dedicated to it and make a living off it. I guess maybe Twitch, and then I guess there's a few other ones where people make money.
But not at the scale of YouTube.
Not even close. Not even close to scale. You know, that was one of the most difficult things about going to Spotify was leaving YouTube. Because I was like, man, like our growth on YouTube is pretty crazy. Like, I don't know if that's a smart move to just leave. And so the compromise was we could still put clips up on YouTube.
Yeah.
That was really the only way I was willing to do it. I wasn't willing to just abandon.
It was a great idea because that's like, I don't really use Spotify that much, but all the time your clips occasionally pop up on my homepage on my TV. And so if you, in my world, because like there are like these different worlds now. Like there are some people that only use TikTok. So like if you're not on TikTok, you just don't exist in the world.
Right.
It's kind of how I view it. In my world, it's pretty big YouTube. So like if you just were non-existent on YouTube, like you wouldn't exist to me, know, hypothetically in my world.
Yeah.
Yo, you just actually had your most viewed video ever, right?
Yeah.
Is that true? The solitary confinement video?
Yeah, it just passed, but what up, doggo? Sorry, like I know you asked me a question, but this
No, it's
adorable
okay. Play
dog
with that
wants
dog.
attention. The video I buried myself alive is about to quickly pass it. That video did 100 million views in 90 days.
Can I ask you something about that video?
Yeah.
Jimmy, I watched it to completion, as I do with most of your videos.
Thank you. I appreciate
To
it.
completion, by the way. Like watch time, you got it down. You got me hooked.
Let's fucking go.
You got me hooked.
Literally, that's the best compliment you could ever give me.
Bro, your watch time's high,
Thank
my
you.
friend.
I'm gonna get a fucking boner.
The buried alive one.
All right,
Are
that's
you
enough.
fucking? Can we get him out of
Or
here?
do you want him in or out? He's actually he's spazzing today, dude.
You want some screen time?
And some Bloody Mary. The buried alive one. I had this idea in my notes like forever when I was doing vlogs, and then whenever it actually came down to it, I go, "That's fucking crazy."
Yeah.
I don't know if I could, like the claustrophobia, and I'm not even claustrophobic, right?
Yep.
The confined space. Like, did you have a panic moment that you didn't put on camera?
I'm glad you asked. Also, am I looking at this camera or that one?
Is that guy?
That one. Let's
Yeah.
fucking go. So with Buried Alive, I am a very claustrophobic person. Like I am, which is why everyone told me it was a bad idea. Like even if like my girlfriend just lays on me for 5 seconds, I start to freak
No
out.
fucking
Yeah.
way.
So leading up to it, I would have to sleep in a coffin in my garage some nights to like train myself, and like after a while, I just kind of got used to it. But at the start, like I would lay in the coffin. We have one in my garage at night, and they'd close it, and I'd be like, and I'm not even buried alive. But then after a while, you kind of just get used to it. And if you just accept in your mind, like, nothing's going to happen, then it's
Well,
fine, you should chill.
the safety thing. Did y'all do calculations based on the weight of
Everything.
It was like
that
fully-
thing. So I was
that's
like,
what I was worried about. I was
Yeah.
like, damn, I'm gonna be buried under like 10 feet of
Exactly.
falling dirt.
Yeah, it was basically like 3,000 pounds of dirt. I mean, I was
Yeah,
like 9
yeah.
feet under. So we hired an outside company to build it because I didn't trust myself building that. We consulted with David Blaine, who buried himself alive for like a week. And like the coffin in the video cost us like $243,000 to make.
Oh my God.
But that thing, you could have buried me under 200 feet of dirt and it wouldn't have mattered.
That's a house in rural Ohio.
I know, just for a coffin.
For a coffin.
And by the way, what do you do with something like that after you use it?
I just have a coffin. If anyone's trying to bury themselves alive, I have a
He has
coffin that
the
guarantees
world's
won't die.
strongest coffin.
I do. Dude,
this thing will never ever collapse.
The thing is, like we could have built a coffin that was just like steel, zero issues, but it's a better content if it's glass, so you can see through it. And that's what fucked with me. It's because like the entire coffin was glass minus the corners, so I could just see like thousands of pounds of dirt for 50 hours straight just there, and only thing separating it from me was like glass like this.
I feel like that actually would have been my one saving grace.
What's the glass?
Being able to see.
The glass, yeah.
True. Yeah. Claustrophobia wise, that helped, but like literally the entire time, like this dirt could just fall on it.
But even like I was worried about the oxygen too. I'm like, dude, if he just runs out, like if the
Yeah. Well,
oxygen
we
thing
had
is-
an oxygen pump.
I know, but
Yeah.
still, dude, what if like someone steps on it and like, oh shit, we actually cut Jimmy off.
Chandler and Carl are like, oh, what if we just step on?
By the way, your friends are the type of friends that like accidentally step on your oxygen
are.
supply
They're
while you're
funny.
buried underground.
Yeah, well, and speaking of them, they were playing music to the speakers. They were peeing on the above
That
on
was
the ground.
funny.
Yeah, and stuff like that. They're so weird, but that's what I love about them.
Hell yeah.